Now we rare, that's why they stop and stare. That's why I'm quick to tell them, girl, you gotta share. Ay.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think he can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. A nice pick there to get him right to the rack.
The desire to finish, Shea has that in his DNA.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
A nice shot by Young. Young's got the second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. And stolen by Nwaba. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Garland.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Here's Young. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Young's got 6.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Capella with a rebound. Outside Garland. Collins a screen. Garland with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
So it's Atlanta now. The Thunder making their last shot. Screen by Capella. Back to Young. And there's the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Outside Garland. A minute 20 left in the first. Blocked!
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And they'll get another chance. Outside Hunter. Outside Young. Collins a screen. Back to Hunter. Clock at 4. Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Gobert. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
A powerful frame of Stanley Johnson, able to withstand contact on the interior. This time, gets sent to the line.
And Johnson drops them both.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Hunter. Outside Young. Looking to end the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him. Garland hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Capella. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
Here's Griffin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Sharic's shot is off. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Matthews. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovich shows nice touch with the 3-ball.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. So it's Atlanta now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Okongwu. Got a hand on it. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Suggs. Rebounded by the Hawks. Right side, Bogdanovich. And here's Griffin outside. And the Hawks with another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Williams. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich has good size and strength, and he's effective in drawing contact and completing plays.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Matthews. Picked up by Okongwu. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. For the Thunder. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. And stolen by Gobert.
Garrison Matthews. His first. Team second.
We've got 1:28 left in the second period. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Tipped. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. No good off the back of the rim.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Pass to Hunter. To the left side wing. There's Young with the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Screen by Capella. Garland for three. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Holmgren. Back to Nwaba. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, David Nwaba.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty at the line. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Hawks on top, up 19. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Outside Garland. No good on the 3. The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
They get it again. The kick to Hunter. And there's a 3-second violation.
A 3-second violation. That's the ball.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Fires the 3. They get the rebound. The kick out to Young. Atlanta again missing.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup? A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Screen by Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
To the paint. Williams. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A difficult spot for Oklahoma City. Here's Johnson. Capella with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Garland on the drive. Pass to Collins. Collins a screen. 5 to shoot. Garland for 3. Drills it from deep. Garland's got 5 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
You can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
And the second free throw is good. So it's Atlanta now. Pass to Hunter. Outside Garland. Now here's Capella. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Holmgren. Collins with the rebound. Outside Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Smithy, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series. doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
To the inside. Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. And here's Garland. No good on the triple. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Now Young with a steal. Garland, he's open. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here. And Collins with the slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes here. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. Now here's Bogdanovich. Give him 8. Griffin's shot is off. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Releases. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Hawks on top, running away with it. And we're coming back in
24.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Young with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Young gets it to go.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Garland for 3. He can't hit that time. And the Thunder going the other way now.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And the Thunder call time here. So it's the Thunder now to the paint. It's stolen by Garland. Tipped away. Williams with it. Picked up by Collins. Here's Suggs. Driving inside. And that one drops.
Playing with good instincts. The key on making those around him better.
Collins a screen. The drive by Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 20.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside, Williams. Here's Alexander Walker. Capella with the defensive effort.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Garland. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Garland for 3. Unable to get that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Garland. Right side Young. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Pass to Garland. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Garland for 3. Counted from distance.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Young with it. Now Nwaba defending. Pass to Hunter. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Young. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Chevy blue like whirlwind. Man, it's a drought on that boy, so I got that girl in. Pearl in. Propaganda, man.
It's a very special edition of